Good morning, guys. I am back. Spring semester is over and I am way more happier. I feel like I've been waiting for this time forever. But before I go into work, which I have like a lot of time left, I just want to talk about spring semester really quick. So I took 5 classes this semester. 5 classes this semester, which wasn't hard at all. If you can handle that, go for it. I took 2 biology classes. I took a biology lab class, which was human biology laboratory. I took biology of women. I took interpersonal communications. I took an introduction to art class, which was online. My communications class was on campus Tuesday, Thursday. My biology laboratory class was on Fridays. And then my bio of women class was online, and I also took sociology, which was online as well. So I went to school this semester 3 days a week. I was only able, obviously, to work 2 days a week unless we didn't have class on some days, but even then I'd probably, even on days when we wouldn't have class, like Tuesday, Thursday, or Friday, for the most part, I did just keep those days off just so I could focus on school. Spring semester really took a huge toll on me. I think it was mainly because of I think first of all, it started because my art class, the quiz is like, it's 50 points. Like, I don't know, I seem to be the kind of person who takes stuff like that really seriously. I'm like, oh my god, 50 points? Oh my gosh, what if I don't get, what if I get like a low score or something? Honestly, I did great in all my classes. I got good grades in all of my classes, and I'm so glad because I was stressed so much this semester. I think it was mainly because of my human biology laboratory class, because what happened was he kind of barely told us about the midterm exam. Like, we only had that class 1 day a week, and literally the whole semester I feel like I learned nothing, but it's required. We need the class. It's only 1 credit. But he barely explained the exam to everyone in the class, and everyone felt the same way. And so when we went in to take the midterm exam, it was like, what is this shit? Like, brain farts. Everyone, like, I think we took the exam before spring break, and then after spring break, that Friday after spring break, he went over like, hey, this is how everyone did, blah, blah, blah. Everyone, obviously he didn't say names and he didn't say scores, but he said everyone either got in between single digits or double digits. I got in the double digits, and I was fine with my score. I knew I could have done better, but I just feel like he didn't really prepare us very well for that. Like, he told us the week before, like, here's a study guide, like the Friday before. Like, I feel like we should have had more time. And like I said, some of the stuff that we were learning in that class were things that I had already learned from biology of women. So for the most part, I didn't really need to study as much as everyone else in the class, besides like me and my friend, because we take biology of women together. But so we didn't need to study as much because we already knew a good chunk of the stuff that was already on there. But for the stuff, there were a few things on that study guide that I don't even remember learning, to be honest. The entire semester, I feel like I didn't learn anything from biolab, to be honest. And we didn't really do anything in the lab. Like, we didn't have time to do the, oh thank god, oh my gosh. We didn't have time to do the rat dissection that we were supposed to be doing, that we were supposed to do like last. So he's like, okay, we're not doing the rat dissection. I think everyone in the room was really excited, especially me, because I don't want to see that. Like, that's going to ruin my appetite for a few months. Like, yeah, so for the midterm exam, pretty much everyone in the class flunked it. Like I said, I did decent. I ended up getting an A in that class. So I wasn't too mad. I wasn't too off with my score. It was out of 25 points. Originally, it was supposed to be out of 50 points, but I guess he noticed how horrible everybody did, and he just made it out of 25 points, which I really appreciated, because I'm sure if he kept it out of 50, it would have been worse. And stuff like that, not only, I guess, doesn't really, I guess it reflects on the student and the teacher, because, like, what are you teaching the kids that's leading them to all fail? But yeah, the midterm exam was a flunk, and that same day after spring break when we came back, he was like, well, like, he asked us for suggestions on, like, what he could do to make the final exam better for us and more, like, accommodating where we can all pass. And the thing with that is that some people in the room gave suggestions that everyone agreed on, right? But then he didn't even take into consideration what we were saying. He was just like, he literally said, well, the final exam is going to be the same as this one. Blah, 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 blah. Make sure you study, blah, blah, blah. Like, why would you ask us for... That irritated me. Because it's like, why would you ask for suggestions to help us pass this class? But then you don't... At that point, it seemed like he wasn't going to change the exam or make it more easy. Not easy, but more doable for us. You know what's the point of asking us if you're not going to take any of our suggestions? You know what I mean? But as time went on, I decided one day to be like, hey, instead of a final exam, would you guys want to do a PowerPoint presentation on population and blah blah blah? And everyone, the whole freaking room went crazy. We were like, yes, we want to do a presentation. We want to do the presentation. Me and my friend never really talk. Like, we're just in our own little world. We don't talk to other people in the room. We really don't even talk to the teacher. So the whole entire semester, I was quiet until that point. I was like, yes! Anything is better than a final exam. And everyone started laughing. I'm like, oh my gosh. I was sick too. So that is telling you something. But, oh my god. Seriously, anything is better than a final exam. Especially when the midterm didn't go well for everybody. Like, but seriously. Me and my friend are both like, yeah, I feel like I didn't learn anything in that class besides population. It was more like a what do you call it? Not self-taught. It was more, I guess, like a self-taught class. Because I felt like I was teaching myself everything or reteaching myself stuff that I had learned in Biology of Women. So, literally, and when he tried teaching us stuff, or like lecturing and talking in class, it just seemed awkward. Like, he's a cool teacher because he made accommodations for us. I was really stressing out over that class because I'm like, oh my god, I have to worry about the final exam. I don't know what's going to be on it. I'm going to have to study. What if I don't do well and I don't pass the class? The class is only 1 credit. It should not be that damn hard, okay? If you watched my last video, I was like, oh my god, ranting so much. But if you stayed until the end, you would know that I kind of stressed out a lot. And I overworked myself, and that led me literally to depression, and I've been through that before. I was totally denying it, but my friend and my boyfriend saw it. I've been through depression before, for years, like in the past. I'm fine now, but I would literally just sit there, like randomly, I just sit there, and like doing schoolwork, and I just randomly start crying. Like, I'd feel fine, and then out of nowhere, it's just a swarm of emotions, and it's like, oh my god. And I was like that for a few weeks. And I'm like, damn. I can't wait till the semester is over. I'm so over it. So yeah, this semester has been a whirlwind of emotions. I still kicked ass, and I'm so glad because I freaking deserve it. I'm not taking any classes this summer. I need my summer, one, to work and get my money back up, because, you know, the more you go to school, the less you work. And yeah, I just need to get my head clear and all that fun stuff, right? I'm so glad it's over. Passed my classes, don't have to go through that again. Honestly, if I can get through this semester, I can do anything. That's what I'm telling myself right now. As next semester goes, I'm going to be taking 4 classes. I believe it's 15 credits. I feel like each semester I take more and more credits. But anyways, because my first semester I took 12 credits. Last semester I took 14 credits, I think. And then this semester I'm going to be taking 15 credits, I believe. So, I don't know. These classes aren't hard at all, especially if you put time and effort into it. So it's really not bad at all. But, this upcoming fall semester, I will be taking physical geology, introduction to psychology, introduction to literature, and what's that one? I always forget one class. Literally had to look it up because I could not remember what classes I'm taking next semester. But I'm taking next semester, fall 2019. I will be taking my last English class that I need, the research paper. I'm going to be taking physical geology, introduction to psychology, and introduction to literature. So, and these are besides math, these are my last general education classes that I will ever need. Then I will never have to worry about them again. But then now I can start focusing on, one, getting my math classes out of the way, and then getting my degree courses out of the way too, which I'm excited because obviously I'm very passionate about teaching and education. Right now, here's a little update on my career. As of now, I have no freaking idea what I want to do. This whole time, like, throughout, from like graduating high school till I guess now or recently, I'm literally watching a squirrel eat. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. I have wanted to either be a pre-K teacher or a kindergarten teacher. Now, for some reason, I'm seeing myself being a first grade teacher, but I'm kind of leaning more towards elementary teaching now, but I don't know if that's really in my cards right now, because if I were to transfer as a junior to the University of Minnesota, that's one, money that I don't have. Two, I have other things that I'm trying to do as well, and my original plan was to be a pre-K teacher for at least 1 year and then think about going back to school for my elementary bachelor's degree. So right now I don't know what I want to do. I'm still trying to figure it out. I might just stick with my plan, work as a pre-K teacher, because I'll be happy either way. Anyways, I gotta go now. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day today, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.